Three, two, one, and we are recording. What's up, you guys? This is Luminous Mongoose, and today I'll be reviewing the MP-52 Destron Air Commander STARSCREAM version 2.0 KO. Now, you might be wondering, why am I buying a knockoff of STARSCREAM instead of the real thing? Well, that's simple. I'm poor. That's really all the explanation you need. Anyway. So, right off the bat, I'm telling you, if you want a STARSCREAM figure and you can't afford the actual MP-52 STARSCREAM, this is a wonderful alternative. From reviews I've seen of the authentic thing and then comparing this to it, I honestly could not tell you the difference. Maybe the grays here are a bit darker, some paint isn't as clean, but that's all really a matter of perspective. Overall, if you want a STARSCREAM figure, what's up? This is your STARSCREAM figure. You'll love him. You might have noticed I have him in robot mode, mainly because I think that's the mode people care about, and that's what I care about. But don't worry, I'll be reviewing the jet mode later. Just don't expect a transformation sequence. I'll just snap my fingers and then suddenly he'll be transformed. First impressions is, yeah, look at the painting and the sculpting on this figure. He is fantastic. He looks like he jumped right out of the G1 show. Like, the paint job, like, this is just base plastic. This is base blue and base gray, but the red is super vibrant and glossy. You can tell they even use, like, actual, like, transparent plastic for chassis there instead of just painting. And just, oh my god, his silhouette, the way he moves, the way he strikes a pose, it's all very G1 STARSCREAM, and it's just amazing. Small details I like are all the mechanical detail, like how the kibble is all packed right into his back. All of that kibble that makes the jet mode is in his torso right now, and I can't believe that it looks so good. It's much better than other Transformers figures I've seen. Also, another thing of note, big balls on this company, whoever made these third-party KOs, to have the Decepticon logo, because, wow, they do not care, don't they? They just copied everything. But yeah. Overall, it is an amazing figure. You should pick it up. Now, I'm going to be talking about the articulation of this before the accessories, because I think that's what a lot of people are here for. You have rotation at the head. He can look up that far and down that far. You can see it from the side, like that. Next up, his arms can go out that far. Very, very good range. He has a twist at the bicep. His null rays can also rotate full 360. Although I'm not sure why you would want to shoot yourself. Ouch. He has a elbow joint, which reaches up to here. It's a bit stiff. Oh. Never mind, it's not stiff. I'm just very incompetent. There we go. Look at that range, dude. He has individually articulated fingers, mind you. He can point. He can give you a twofer. 3, 4, and 5. All individually articulated. And it's great. Thumbs up on the finger articulation there. And the same for the left arm. His legs can... wow, good range. He has a knee joint, split, amazing split. He has a rotation at the thigh. He has rockers. And yeah, that's about the range of the articulation you're gonna get. And it's really, really well executed. If this is how good the MP-52 is, yeah, I get why it's expensive. But this is cheaper, and I love it. And it's basically the same range of motion. I'm very impressed with this figure, if you can't tell. Now, there is one thing that I did. Okay, I admittedly, watching the Jobby review, this guy has no waist swivel, but honestly, I gotta tell you, he didn't move his waist in the show. You're not gonna care. I don't care. He's just gonna be there standing, looking smug. Look at him. He's gonna wave at you. Hello, human. That's Papyrus, but whatever. He's great. Now we're going to be talking about the accessories. I think I'm going to cut here. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. Ab crunch. You can tell that I'm very prepared for this review. But yeah, we're going to cut to accessories now because I want to talk about those in depth. And, boop! MP-52 STARSCREAM comes with a lot of accessories, which include blast effects, which you can add to his null ray, or the Megatron pistol, which comes in the box. Next up, we've got a claw hand, which you can use to hold cosmic poop, I assume. Next, we have a drill hand for piercing the heavens with your drill. We have a serious face. We have a pogger's face. We have a smiling, content face. We have a smirking face, as if to say, you clearly don't own an air fryer. We have a, Megatron, don't hit me, face. And we have just a generally gleeful face. And now we are in the size comparison section. I'll be comparing it with a bunch of my other Transformers, and by bunch, I mean two. This is my MP-10 Optimus Prime. This one's authentic, and comparing the feel of both figures, this one may be older, but they feel just about the same, honestly, quality-wise. It's honestly really impressive what they managed to do here. Obviously, Optimus Prime, appropriately, stands much taller than Starscream, and Starscream stands taller than RC, or Big Firebird Toys Nicey. She has some, assets, but she's my favorite RC figure, honestly. If we could find a third-party chest replacement, I would be very happy for this on my main shelf. But otherwise, you can see that they scale really well with each other. Next up, we have some other more human figures. We have Figma Astolfo, right? Just, you know, so you can have a sense of how big it is with other 1/12 figures. Here he is with Astolfo. And SH Figuarts Sakura from Street Fighter 4, if I'm correct. You can see that he's a good scale with him. Obviously, I'm sure, and I remember in the show they're much shorter. Like, I think they should be around here, so I think 3 3/4 inch figures would be great with Starscream. But you can make this work, to be honest. You can make that work. Next, we'll have a bit of a taller line. We have Star Wars Black Series, you know, let's fit the sci-fi aesthetic. In here, we have Sabine Wren and the Mando himself. Let me just center it frame here. Yeah, see that? That looks great. And you can tell that compared with other lines that are also official, Starscream just stands well with them, so it's really not an issue that he's a knockoff. Next up, one of my higher quality ones, Mythic Legions. Now this is a custom one I made of Hadriana. I put the Noda Studio Gwen head on it to make her look like a Lannister, and it looks fantastic. IMHO. Then, of course, we might as well bring them in here. McFarlane's Warhammer 40k Space Marine and Adeptus Sororitas Battle Sister. They're a pretty good scale with each other. Now, who else do I got here? Oh, this one's fun. I have a few Storm collectibles here. Let me just get them in the back. We'll pop them out into existence here. And here we go, just for fun, next to my Storm collectibles. Obviously, this is completely whack, out of scale. Like, Sagat is not that tall, hypothetically, and so are they. They're not supposed to be Transformer size, but masterpieces aren't supposed to be with these scaled figures, so it's fine. Anyways, now that we're running size comparisons, we're going to be going into the jet mode, which I'm going to be doing right now. And here we have the jet mode. The jet mode was pretty fun to do, actually, even though it took me like an hour because I'm a moron, and it didn't help that the instructions were in Japanese and were this big. That much instructions. All that, and not a single English word to be found. So yeah, that was pretty fun. But overall, it's a pretty good jet mode. Like, there's obviously a lot of articulation lost because you're, no arms or legs. But there's still some stuff you can fiddle around with. You have the rudders here, you have the wings. Of course, you have the null rays. They're now missiles, which you can rotate like that. The underside is pretty Kibble City. You can see that it's clearly just torso of Starscream without any legs or hands. But overall, it's a pretty fun gen mode. You know, you can open the cockpit, blah blah blah. You're gonna have this pose in robot mode though. Come on, don't lie. And just for that alone, that should finish my review. Overall, get this figure, dude. Honestly, if you or anybody you know wants a Starscream, I highly recommend this KO if they can't afford the Masterpiece, because oh my god, it's really well done. And it's like $150 cheaper. Like, I'm gonna put up the price right now. Look at that price difference. That's pretty nuts, right? But yeah, overall, it's a pretty fun figure, and I highly recommend it. See you in the next video. Sorry for all the noise.